Here sits the remains of a 124 that gave its best, but unfortunately the same was not reciprocated. It has reached end of life. It is uneconomical to repair, and it's being parted out. Bad news for the car, but good news for me. There's quite a number of useful bits and pieces that I can use off this car. Number one being the steering wheel, as you can already see that's been removed. But let's take a look at what was the ultimate demise of this vehicle. But first things first, this caught my attention. The late version Citronic Duo valve. That's going to be mine. Of course it's going to be needing to be cleaned out, but that's a minor inconvenience. And this chocolate milkshake may well be the worst I've ever seen in my life. It is absolutely disgusting. The reason for this is this head gasket has been leaking for the last 80,000 kilometres, and it was continued to be driven on a daily basis. It just shows the kind of abuse these M103s can take before they finally give up. I can't judge the guy. I don't know what his situation was, but at the same time I can't complain because it's been useful for me. You can see it still holds the original first aid kit, although extremely baked. You sure as hell wouldn't want to be using that. The rear parcel shelf looks to be in great condition. The headlining is the later style and sagging as expected. Unfortunately, that cluster is no good to me. I could have used the centre console wood and the air conditioner control panel, but I spent too much money today and I didn't want to spend any more. The surround around the shifter is different to my version, so that wood is no good to me. One final look around the outside. I really don't like those wheels on 124s, but each to their own. So these are the items that I picked up today. The correct late version steering lock assembly with the interlock. This is the one that locks the shifter handle. On my red project, someone has installed the incorrect early version, and that was never going to fly with me. So I'm glad I've got this covered now. I will install a new barrel before I put this in the car because it is slightly worn, but that's not the end of the world. I also got these rear side cladding pieces, which seem to be almost impossible to find without breakage. These ones are almost perfect, and they're a hell of a lot better than the ones I've got at the paint shop at the moment, so they will be dropped off in due course. I also grabbed that late version Citronic Duo valve. This will be a welcome collection to my spare parts stash. I will have to open it up and clean it out because obviously that chocolate milkshake situation is going to make that look rather ugly on the inside. And this is one of those late non-airbag leather steering wheels which are rare as hell in Australia. It's not in the greatest condition, but I will have that retrimmed. It's worth it. And I got this fire extinguisher because why the hell not? It was free. And I probably will fit it. And on the shelf, much to my shock and awe, is a 4-speed auto 300E24 complete instrument cluster. I got this for the bargain basement price of $80. There's no way in hell I can complain about that deal. Today was a good day.